Hello, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. All right, Cap. So it looks good, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel the struggle here. So from Lay Vampire, you pulled faith, trust, unwavering, and confidence. And then from Chakra Wisdom, you pulled perseverance. When you're talking about faith, it's about having it return to you and feeling better connected when it comes to your plans and the choices that you make. It's saying that if you've lost faith, that it can be revived, whether you're talking about a person, project, or whatever is going on. But perseverance is the warning not to give up. When you're looking at perseverance, what bothers me about this is it's telling you not to give up, that you upset the universal balance if you stop working toward what you were meant to do, that it will materialize, that you may not see it, but it's right there. That doesn't help. But that is a part of like the law of attraction, right? When you're talking about, well, I've been doing all the right things and nothing is happening, I'm not seeing anything, well, then it goes away because that's where your thoughts are, right? But that doesn't help. That's, to me, it's a struggle. But with faith being there, it's a good thing, right? Now, perseverance, the card at a glance says, this card refers to movement and true feelings. Focus on that which supports you. If I could talk right, my God. You may have a heightened emotional state, and this card can inspire or discourage. You are being offered a way of getting something back on track. So really, it's about getting what you want back on track, whether you're talking about a project, a relationship, work. All right, Cap, here we go. Here is your overall for the week. Shit. The Five of Cups. So this week, it's going to be about getting past that. Now, for some of you, feeling disappointed, feeling emotional pain and suffering, I feel like when I look at this, being lost in sadness over what's been lost to you, but right, the message has always been that you still have the two. You still have the two to build on. All right, Cap. Now, in the past, the Page of Pentacles, the way that I feel just looking at the two of them, it's a disappointment at the fact that something didn't get started that you've been planning on or working really hard on. With the Page of Pentacles, I don't so much feel like this is messages about, finances here. I think it's about, learning something here and wanting to get something started, but it doesn't. When you're looking at the Five of Cups, or, you're looking at disappointment with things not going well here. Oh, wow. All right. And that's a huge leap. With the Eight of Cups being in the present moment and looking at the Five, man, it's so heavy. Why, Cap? Why? But I'm looking at the Oracle cards and I'm not feeling like it's over with. When you look at the Eight of Cups, you're not, are you though? That is always the question for me. Are you actually walking away? You're definitely talking about you investing a lot of time in something that is not happening. It's not happening. It's not giving you what you want, right? But it's not over though. We're only at an 8. Are you trying to walk away? Are you actually doing this? Are you moving on a new path? Are you giving up? Was it really difficult, right? But I don't think it's over. Future conditions, hope, having hope and faith restored to you. I'm telling you. I don't know, Cap. I don't know. I don't feel like what you're dealing with right now is over with. And I know I've seen this before for you. It was because of that reading that it really hit me with the Eight of Cups how difficult this is, right? Anybody can tell you need to walk away, but it's not that fucking easy to do, because you're looking at an 8. You spent a lot of time with this, but it's not giving you what you want. And the disappointment there is absolutely understandable. But you're moving here. And then she's holding the 2 cups, right? And it's not that you're emptying those out for good here. It's in order to get emotional balance. But, I don't know. I don't think that this is over with. I do think that some of you may be having your faith restored into something that you thought about walking away from. I think that that's what's happening here. Your best path to follow, the Nine of Pentacles. You know, I don't so much feel like this is going to have to do with you needing to get independence. I feel like you already have that. I think that this is more of a reminder to look at the abundance that's still around you because of the Five of Cups being there. You know, had it been anything else, it would have been different. You know, the Nine of Pentacles, to me, I feel like some of you are in a place that is stable and secure and that you've worked really hard for, but why is it that you're not seeing it? Because you're not seeing it, you know? But it's like you're still focused on this, though. Like I see her looking up at the star and this being your hopes and what you've been working toward. You know, I mean, definitely you could be moving into a space here where you're healing this, but we're still looking at this as the overall, and I don't think that this is over. Like, I think that you need to still look at what you still have, you know? That, or I kind of feel like it's about gratitude, right? Because no matter what happens here, whether we're talking about work, project, relationship, you still have your independence and stability and security. Oh, in your environment, the world, wow, wanting to get closure on that for sure. But are you, though? That's the thing. I mean, with the world being there, yeah. You know, and looking at the star, I mean, that's great, especially if you're wanting to be done with it for good, but I don't think it's over with. You know, I don't care that the world is there. I still don't think it's over with, you know? But I do think that you're not wanting to abandon something. You're not wanting to just walk away and wash your hands of it. I think that you're wanting it to be over with in a way where you feel like it's okay. It's okay for you to just close the door on that, you know? But that's big. I feel that's really about wanting to get closure. You know, and again, moving on to bigger and better things with the star, though, too. Like, I see that a lot this week. Your hopes and your fears, the Four of Swords. You know, with the Eight of Cups being there, to me, it almost feels like you're fearing that you're just going to stay silent and complacent. That is what I feel like looking at that. Now, for some of you, you could definitely just be hoping to, like, take a break. Right? Just needing to take a break to get some silence and to get your thoughts back in order. I mean, it could be that simple, you know, but if you're wanting this to be over with, I don't know that you're allowing it to be, and like, you know, not seeing anything change and just staying complacent and silent. That would be the fear. I mean, either way, it looks like, you know, because I almost look at this as the foundation sometimes, and you look fine, you know, even though you're looking at disappointment at the fact that you spent so much time with something that, you know, you were really wanting to get going here, but it just didn't reach the end that it was supposed to, you know, and I can understand wanting to get closure, but like I said, I don't know. And there's your ending, right? The Ten of Pentacles. My problem with this is with the Five of Cups being the overall, you know, where is that security at? All right. When you're looking at the Six of Wands, victory, right? A job well done. You know, you completed it out the way that you needed to. Right? And you may have moved into a place where you have faith restored into something that you thought just was not going to give you what you wanted. But looking at it, I mean, you know, you reach the end, right? And to a place where there is absolute stability and security. And no matter what you're going through, you already have that. You know, but it's like really wanting something to work out. That's what I get from this more than anything. The Seven of Cups. This to me is, you know, when I look at the Six of Wands and I look at the Page of Pentacles, because I look at past, present, future and how the outcome is going to affect you. And then I look back, right? So it's almost like getting to, a place where you feel like you've done something good, but then you move into a place where it's just not fulfilling you. And with the Seven of Cups, it's just like, hoping and wishing for it to be different and fantasizing how things could have been, right? But then also looking at other options, but are you actually taking them though? Because you're talking about fantasizing, not really taking action here. But then you have the Knight of Cups coming out. And something may be offered to you that helps like bring things back to life, so to speak, but not in like a resurrection type of way, but where you feel like you have hope in what you're actually working toward. But the problem right now is getting past whatever disappointment you may be facing at the fact that you feel like you're not getting what you want. Because again, I go back to faith and perseverance, and I'm like, wow, I don't know. I actually feel good about him this time, because of the star being connected, because you're already looking at being let down in the present moment, but where you come out at is like totally different, and you still have the two, and you eventually get to a place of stability and security. Wow, Cap. It never fails. I swear to God, it never fails. It's always so deep. All right. So now for those of you who are single, soulmate, right? You feel like this person is your soulmate. When you're looking at the Knight of Pentacles, you're talking about friend zone, the friend, an offer being made, but not being anything other than friends. Now, it could be that you're finding out that a friend is a soulmate, or you may feel like this towards somebody, but they're just wanting to be friends right now, right? Which it's not bad. Like, it's not a bad thing. Now, as far as relationships, this could be the one, and then you have the Five of Cups. If you're in a relationship right now, it looks like, and it's funny, right? It looks like somebody is trying to fix whatever they have done wrong. And it's really a question of whether or not you can let go of the past and let them back in. But they're trying to make up for what they may have done to you. It's not somebody trying to rush in and fix things. It's like a genuine, I'm sorry for what they put you through, or you're doing this to someone. But I feel like this is happening to you because of what we're looking at here. But whatever you are dealing with, Cap, whether we're talking about love or work, it looks like you finally get to a place where things are like renewed in a way that brings you to the end goal with the Ten of Pentacles coming out. You may hit a bump in the road, but between the Star, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles, that to me is like, it's fixing this. It's needing to fix this, And it may be somebody coming through that is offering you something that is bringing that faith back to you and helping you to continue to work at what is so important to you. Okay, Cap, so I do think that this is about you having faith return to you when it comes to dealing with either work, a relationship, a family member, whatever that Eight of Cups is for you. Right now, you are wanting to walk away from this, but yet with these two, it's like you're having that faith restored and being told not to give up, not to walk away just yet. Like, it's right there, and you do. Like, you get there. You finally get there. But, I do think that this is something you felt initially good about, looking at the Six of Wands, clarifying this first. Feeling like you've done the right thing, having that sense of victory, working really hard, but then moving into the Eight of Cups where it's like, it's not giving you what you want anymore. And I do think that you are looking for closure on this. And I do think it ends in a way, but this isn't over with. With the World being there, I think what's happening here is that the difficulty surrounding this is coming to a close. Because we're not looking at the Ten of Swords, we're looking at the World. But I do think that you're being asked here to look at what you still have with these two. Especially with, the Nine of Pentacles being your best path to follow. As far as the Four of Swords, I think it's both. You're either fearing complacency, not really speaking up or doing anything, or you're hoping to be able to take a break here and get your thoughts back in order. But like, you come out beautifully on this. I think you reach a point though where you're looking at it and you're thinking about what it could have been, and then looking at other options. Because right now, I mean, there's heavy disappointment at the fact that this isn't giving you what you want, but it does though. And that's the cool thing about this, because I think you have something or someone coming through. Because you ultimately here reach the Ten of Pentacles, where you're looking at absolute security and stability, and you have an offer coming through, right? And it being connected to the star, it's one of the few times where I get to look at the Knight of Cups and go, yay, he's a good guy. It looks good, Cap. I think that right now you're facing some difficulties, but things are looking like they're going to turn out in a really good way for you. Now, as far as relationships go, you and Sag on this one, but they had it in two different spots. Soulmate, and then looking at the Knight of Pentacles for singles. You may feel like somebody is your soulmate, but they may be pushing you into the friend zone. That, or you're finding out that, you know, a friend is your soulmate here, but I still see this as only being friends right now. Like, it may turn into something more though, for sure, but it's not a bad thing when you're looking at the Knight of Pentacles. It's just one of those things where whoever's offering there, it's like for the other person, they're like, oh, that's great, we're just friends, you know, but it may turn into something more, you know, finding out your friend is your soulmate. Or a friend feeling like you are their soulmate. Now, for those of you who are in a relationship, this could be the one and the Five of Cups. Somebody is wanting to apologize to you. They may feel like you are the one, but I think that you think they are the one, but they made a mistake. And they are being sincere with this apology for sure, and wanting to fix things. It's not like they're trying to rush in and quick, like, fix whatever went wrong. They're really like wanting to express how sorry they are, which is good. But Cap, you know, it's always so deep. It's always so deep with you guys. But I feel like you're finally going to reach an end goal that you may feel like you're not going to get to right now.